Hey, welcome. We're so glad you're here. If you've ever felt like your brain just won't cooperate, like you sit down to do work and suddenly you're scrolling, snacking, or staring into space, you're not alone, and it's not your fault. Here's the thing. The modern world is built to hijack your attention. Constant notifications, endless feeds, busy schedules with no breathing room. Your brain didn't evolve for this level of distraction. And that's why staying focused feels like a daily uphill battle. But here's the good news. You don't need more willpower. You don't need to work harder. What you actually need is to work smarter, aligning with how your brain and body naturally function. In this program, you'll learn how to cut through digital noise without extreme digital detoxes, use your natural energy peaks for deep work, recover faster so you can show up sharp every day. By the end, you'll have a practical toolkit to focus deeply, finish what matters, and feel less drained while doing it. Your struggle with focus is not a personal weakness. It's a mismatch between biology and modern life. And once you bridge that gap, everything changes. Now that you understand why focus is so hard, let's turn the spotlight on you. Because what breaks your focus might be completely different from what breaks someone else's. We'll start with a quick focus audit. Think of it as a mirror. It shows you the exact areas where your concentration leaks away. Once you know your problem, fixing it becomes much simpler. Here are 3 common profiles. The digital distractor, constantly pulled by notifications, emails, and pings. The energy mismanager, great bursts of focus, then total crashes. The overload juggler, spinning too many plates, constantly multitasking, never fully present. Most people are a mix, but usually one profile dominates. Identifying it helps you to stop guessing and start applying the right solutions in the right order. Take a moment. Think about your last work session. What actually pulled you away? Your phone? A 2 p.m. crash? Jumping between 5 tasks at once? Your key takeaway. Clarity comes before change. Once you see your pattern, you'll know exactly where to focus your energy for maximum results. Next up, we're diving into your body's internal clock and how to use it as your productivity weapon. See you there! Welcome to section 2. Here's where we start working with your biology instead of fighting against it. Today, we're talking about your circadian rhythm, or your internal clock. Your body operates on roughly a 24-hour cycle that regulates everything: energy, focus, body temperature, hormone release. This isn't theory. The 2017 Nobel Prize in Medicine was awarded for research on circadian rhythms. Understanding this cycle is like finding the cheat code for productivity. Here's the key insight. Not everyone's clock runs the same way. You've probably heard the terms morning person or night owl. These aren't just preferences, they're genetic. About 40% of people are naturally early risers. 30% are night owls, and the rest falls somewhere in between. The problem? Most of society is built for morning people. If you're a night owl, forcing yourself to do deep work at 7 a.m., you're fighting your biology. Let's break down what happens during your day. For most people, especially morning people, focus and cognitive performance peak in the late morning, roughly between 2 a.m. and noon. This is your golden window for deep work, complex problem solving, and anything requiring serious mental effort. After lunch, there's usually a natural dip. Your body temperature drops slightly and focus weakens. This is normal. Then, for many people, there's a second smaller peak in the late afternoon or early evening. If you're a night owl, these peaks shift later. Your brain might not hit its stride until late morning or early afternoon, and you might do your best creative work in the evening. Here's what you need to do. For the next 3 days, track your energy and focus hourly. Just use a simple 1 to 10 scale. When do you feel sharpest? When do you hit that wall? Once you know your personal pattern, you can schedule your most important work during your biological prime time. Your takeaway: stop fighting your natural rhythm. What matters is knowing your peaks and building your day around them. This one shift can significantly increase your productive output without working more hours. Once you master basic rhythm, you can optimize light exposure, meal timing, and exercise to fine-tune your energy even further. Topics we explore in advanced programs. Next lesson, food and brain fuel. See you there!